stacks on top of him. Thing is, with an Oracle in the team, you can push those off at will, and they're still gonna go on to GH.GOD. Not close enough to actually take that out. Gets a stomp off, but Torrent's still there. Vansko and Metrom looking to turn us around. 9 stacks, and it is gonna be the Kunkka who claims the first blood. Looking for more Ixen. No way out for him either. That was a really odd decision to chase there.
I mean, space created for the Timber Saw, I guess? I don't
guess.
know. That was such a
Wow, he made a mistake. CBS
Oh,
follow-up control, and need just a bit more damage. Verify is there. Is that gonna be enough? It is gonna be enough to keep him safe. Or is it GH.GOD? He's gonna have a haste rune, and this is something that you could not have calculated in. Last little bit to get the kill. Now Metro maybe trying to go for a counter here on GH.GOD. Gets the block off. But the storm clears through all of those illusions, not giving enough. Shachlo made the rotation in. Omnislash now as well. All of the heroes on both sides coming into the fray. Just decide to team fight for himself. CBS gets purged off. Still alive somehow. Shachlo is the one going in too deep. GG. The last man to rotate in. Makes this kind of a, more or less of a 5-man skirmish from both sides. Who
That's
won that?
one thing that we kind of touched on the draft, but this Oracle pick is going to be really...
CBS out to this level 6. Where do you think this Earthshake is actually headed here in this game? What is he going to provide? Unless he's
going to provide a death most likely here.
He will provide sustenance for the enemy team. I guess.
That is very excited. I think honestly, it's kind of like the same idea as putting like a Magnus in the offlane. You know they're not going to do great,
Don't get shot,
but
though.
you really just need them just to initiate at some point and contribute eventually. I mean, you know that you're not going to win that lane, right?
Oh yeah.
You go in knowing that that's going to be a lost lane, so I think it's the same kind of principle. Try to make him as useful as possible, help him out as best you can, so you can get the Blink Dagger online, get early kill participation, which he's already has 3 assists. So team only has 4 kills. Dragon Drop. He's trying. So it's gonna be a while.
CBS
That passive
gonna
gold
get an
counter.
axe. Sedoy with another spin. So CBS, especially with Soul Catch on top of him. No way out of that. It's a good, well-timed rotation here. GH.GOD, he had an Invis and still has it if he wants to try and turn this around, but without CBS, little to no follow-up. Thought he could maybe make something happen in the middle lane instead. Oh, he's gonna try for it. TP comes in, Metrom slowed down a little bit. There's an axe on the GH.GOD. GG trying to make it happen. Double torn as he's landing right on top of that. Metrom's still alive, not after GG gets the final touches in. A huge rotation, but you only get the Shadow Demon. Everyone else just TPing out.
This is actually...
When does E-lab start to push towers here? I mean, don't really have a good pushy lineup, which is the issue.
Yeah, I think Storm still needs a little bit more time. He needs to finish at minimum the treads and then begin working on the Orchid. Or, I mean, honestly, ooh.
Okay, he just dies, GG, with committing on top of him, and just the extra nukage. Now at the same time, stuff like that happens up top too. Vansko with a bit of a spell, a single spell, and you're screwed essentially. And this guy
Last 2 tower kills, he just got a huge influx of gold here, and now I mean it's the battlefield already paying off.
GH.GOD spin down. He's pretty fast somehow, but fast enough? Question mark. TP comes in. Omnislash just committed. 1, 2, 3. Mono killing spree. They're gonna take the next one as the disruption keeps it in place. The boat comes in to try and control up Ixen even further. Still has his ultimate available. Will use it himself once more as GG and CBS with the Echo Slam. They're still gonna get another kill here on such an important one with Sedoy, and not quite done yet. Shachlo, next one on the list, tries to make his way out. Jukes and Jais and Emo. Vansko Timber 1.
He just does not have the mana pool to really contribute to a team fight that's longer than 10 seconds.
Yeah.
He gets the zip zap in, you know.
X and
drop a remnant in the
onto
vortex
GH.GOD. The boat knocks him on his head. Torrent to control him up further, and there it is. The final burst is there, and Shachlo, well, gets the last on the real GG. Obviously, with the disruption setting up for that, quite easy. Now he's just struggling to get his way out, but the X and another Torrent. This is where support Kunkka really shines. Low cooldown, high range spells to just control everybody one by one. Could be a big kill, but the Echo Slam keeps the door in place as Mage actually being dragged back by FlipSid. couldn't quite get the damage off on a single target, so now's an opportunity, especially with that kind of a gut stomp from GH.GOD. And now looking for more GG in with the damage, but now he's in a bad position, didn't actually do enough. The Omni-Slash isolated on top of him. Z will fall, no Oracle available to help him out as he popped, even with his own ultimate. Another Storm just keep him away at this stage, same for the Fissure, but FlipSid just enough of a farm advantage that this kind of initiation, this kind of engagement still ends up in their favor. They didn't quite coordinate, right? I mean, Sedoy went on one target, shot on the other. Still managed to make it out, and now GH.GOD, Stomp will be cancelled. Nice little damage done by GG, and now disrupted up. Another 3-man Stomp. Mage comes in, they find one, they find two. The follow-up from CBS, and now it's actually FlipSid's turn to run out, as they did overextend themselves. Tamer, well, gonna have to boat for cover here, they dodge it though. Ducking and diving, they really want to kill this Medusa, I can definitely understand that. Out of mana almost here, Stick Shots will give him a little bit more survivability. And there's 5 heroes just barreling down against him. The hate is real.
God,
hate
it just
is
took
absolutely
so
real.
long. That's when you realize how far ahead this Medusa is. Like, yeah, that's what my point is. Just saying that it took him that long to kill off the Medusa.
Yeah.
Just shows you how far behind E-lab really are at this point.
Well, they might get another freebie here. Sedoy is spinning, and now a bit of a turnaround potential. Shotshot gets the last on one, the axe back on the other. Gonna be 2 supports being brought down with the ease as they use a couple of ultimates to make that happen.
Just the defusal pickup on the Juggernaut's just destroying the Oracle. Literally 3-shot. Oh no.
Mage got the courier here, but Lincoln's was delivered by Tamer Wild. Just didn't quite have the punch to finish him off before that, but now I should be fine. Region Rune's still going. Ripple Zipper's way out. Meanwhile, mid CBS working on Metrom here. Even the Echo Slam committed just to make sure he dies with CBS being dragged all the way back. Has enough mana available though. Still make it back to safety. So this could have turned out very, very badly. Sedoy still gets a counter kill on 1. On 2, never mind. Completely. Didn't even see Sedoy there, but yeah, he made it work with the Omni-Slash. But now Mage, maybe he had another one.
This is very valuable, but
Right, E-lab, they're gonna try and make it happen again. Up on the top, we've got Mage with an Inverse soon scouting out. Again, didn't actually catch him. Now Metron, first one on the list, will be brought down immediately. Now the Echo Slam in the back, he keeps the Sedoy there. But Tamer Wilds, not quite controlled up by that, gets the ultimate off on 3 heroes. When did that ever happen here? But the Omni-Slash kind of wasted on the Oracle. Well, GG still being controlled up. Oracle will pop, he resigns to his fate. But if GG dies here, and he does, has to commit suicide, so this is an unmitigated disaster now for E-lab. Even though they had all the information in the world, they could not get the initiation on the Tamer Wild. That ultimate really wrecked him in that fight.
yeah. Well, and that's the problem with this on. I mean,
I don't know. Maybe Shotshot just prevent the lasso, but with a TP out, that won't happen, dude. That won't happen. Shotshot is on to you, and now the lasso follows. Sedoy, right clicks, all that's needed. This is not looking good. How did Shotshot get 520 gold for the Timbersaw here?
Timber is their. He had a lot of unreliable gold. He's their most farmed hero on E-lab too.
Oh. Well, I guess Batrod is happy. What does he have now? 4 stuff on top of the Blink, obviously, and now Whitestone? Yules? Oh, Kunkka ends up falling down bottom. The fight still goes on. Tamer gets the ultimate off, but not before the TP can come out. Actually get away with murder there, or do they? Ixen has some ways to run, but Shotshot is there. Same for Metron. They're trying to get in range. They will be able to slow him down. We talked about Abyssal Blades earlier in this one for Juggernaut.
Yeah, and that's after that, like it literally can pick it.
You need to, you can just right click him. BBS is there to lock. Ah? Never mind, Eul Scepter. Freshly completed on the Batrod. Yet another way to cancel TPs. GG's still alive. So just don't want to commit the Omni-Slash on top of him, so he can get a couple of Timber Chains out, but now just finally going back for that Abyssal Blade. Blink Dagger, kind of panic picker, panic buy there from Timbersaw.
He's just inside it. That was Drow yesterday with the Dragon Lance, completely outside tower range. So broken.
Well, top lane Good team fight attempt here. Shashlo makes his way into the trees though, and now Vanska on the other side. Might be a bit of an easier pickup, but Omnislash comes in, brings down one, jumps back onto GG. That should be a secondary easy kill. Blood the 4-staff is there. Keep him safe for the time being. Blink and... oh, the TP cancelled! Shashlo with the plays. GG. Still in a lot of trouble. And will be brought down. CBS also sitting in the same neck of the woods, quite literally. Sitting, running, flying on the wings of the torrent.
The only person that has buyback for E-lab is the Timbersaw, so if they want to rush...
Definitely necessary in this game. Not what you want, but what you need at this point. It's not even gonna save them right now. Tamer Wild still with the Aegis, he doesn't care. Just hitting a tower. Now what is this? Axe onto Ixen, blink in a couple of swipes, Mage. I'm trying to make something work here. Metrum sounds up, BKB pop, but Mage still taking quite a lot of damage. Tamer Wild actually turns into stone, will be able to finish him up on the high ground. Zips right back into him. Sedoy finds GG in the back. Cannot stun him up with the Abyssal is still on cooldown, also Lotus Orb and everything, but the X is there and catches him, keeps him in place together with the lasso. GG. Might have to buy back here. They want to try and hold on to the base, but it feels like it's almost too late already anyway. Tamer Wild, Sedoy constantly dodging the storms with these spins, just still working away at the melee racks. Link in, GG, they're not even scared of him anymore. I don't blame them. Gonna get brought down again. There's another Abyssal Blade available now. I don't even need it. Nice little Echo Slam. It's way too late. The stun comes through. Mage now bringing the Aegis, so should be able to find Vansko too. Next to the little nukes, two support heroes are down, but Tamer Wild will come right back. Sedoy still fairly healthy, but he's having to use so much to try and bring him down. Tamer Wild still sleeped up, and that'll actually allow him to make that happen. Boy going down, now Tamer Wild pretty much left alone. Shotshot doesn't have a flame break to try and help his buddy out, but he will have a 4-staff in a second. Tamer Wild not coming enough to save him though, by the looks of it. So he'll actually fall too.
God, that's so much gold going the way of E-lab, but at what cost? The mid-rax was taken, there was a buyback on the Timber, sorry, dieback on the Timber. Get back.
Gets that, it's kind of a way to counter-initiate, to control up Sedoy, Tamer Wild. If they get a little bit too close. I mean, Tamer Wild is a little bit more tricky, obviously, with the Lincoln Sphere. Now then, I have to get more value out of that. And, okay, yeah, Sedoy just killed him. Now, yeah, the high ground siege is there, so this is the time where they actually have to deliver before this item comes out. Flip side, not really too phased by that last team fight. Obviously, they know that they're still gonna be so far ahead, despite giving up that amount of gold. Just sieging the high ground with a couple of illusions. Meanwhile, in the back, actually find one. Tamer Wild, he's all alone. Support is on the way, but not quite there just yet. Gets a good ultimate off though. GG and 2 in the back. Brought down. The Omnislash just wreaks havoc here in the support lines. CBS is still there though with the Echo Slam. Only gets charged though, but that's gonna be enough to put the gem on the deck. Bring down the Battle. Sedoy and Tamer Wild still looking to do some more damage though. Mage is out of mana. And he will be brought down. Does have buyback if necessary. Same for CBS. GG, he doesn't. He's out of mana to protect himself. Buyback from Metrum, wasn't it, to help out there in the end, but definitely worth it. A full 5-man wipe. Z-Lab just